For over a quarter of a century, the coppers of Sun Hill have gripped us with their gritty plots, great characters and realistic dialogue.
You cheeky cow!
But as TV's longest-running police drama reaches retirement, it's time to salute the loyal service of The Bill.
Oh, Eunice, where are they?
This is the story of the show and its final weeks of filming as cast and crew bid an emotional farewell to 27 years on the beat. It's a big week for the cast and crew of Sun Hill. They're shooting the final ever episode of The Bill, and this 2,400th programme will be their last.
I think The Bill gets made to the quality that it gets made is because of the relationships and friendships that we all share. And that's what I'm going to miss the most. It's just such good fun.
My character's far too important to drive. Sorry, in you get, driver.
A quick rehearsal before they go for a take. It's their final scene in the police van, and Smith is having a pop at his sergeant's bad driving.
You were on the pavement, you were on the curb.
Set and action.
Well, it was like Lewis Hamilton gone mental. You were on the pavement, you were on the curb.
I was in complete control at all times. More laughter greets this.
The Bill has been making its unique brand of arresting television for 27 years now. But how did it all start? Let's look at the evidence.
OK, Carver. Let's do it.
Welcome aboard.
Thank you, sir.
It was Britain, 1983. Riots, unemployment and unrest. Against this backdrop, rookie PC Jim Carver turned up for his first day at Sun Hill. The Bill had begun.
Oh, my God.
While other cop shows had concentrated on elite squads of detectives, The Bill had set its sights firmly on the front line, the ordinary Bobby on the beat. And with its realistic portrayal of grassroots policing, the show quickly became a hit.
It was always following it from the police's point of view. A lot of chasing. We almost felt dizzy watching it. So it gripped people straight from the start. It took the audience right into the story straight away.
The Bill was probably the first big mainstream drama to really take a lot of techniques from documentary. So the handheld camera, it didn't have music, it was the sounds of the street. And I think that did make it feel really innovative.
Hey, I ain't got nothing to do with you lot!
At the time, there was nothing else like it on our screens. And The Bill gave us some of television's best-loved characters. Model cops like PC June Ackland, lovable PC Tony Stamp, and firm but fair Sergeant Bob Cryer.
Give you a minute to cool down, right?
Glad to see that nose job was a success, Bobby.
And of course, the ever-charming Sergeant Frank Burnside, the maverick cop with a string of one-liners that made him enemies not just amongst the villains, but at Sun Hill too.
How do you fancy a trip to paradise?
Go away, Burnside. I've had enough for one day.
And who could forget bad boy DS Don Beach, the bent copper who murdered a fellow officer and went on the run before surfacing in Australia.
Action!
The characters may be larger than life, but the props are the real deal. All the cars are authentically modelled police vehicles, making The Bill the only show allowed to use real Metropolitan Police uniforms and equipment.
You can't win in this costume. In the summer, it's sweltering, and your feet, because you're in rubber boots. I don't know how the real police do it.
We are absolutely identical to the Metropolitan Police. And we do get an awful lot of kids coming up and asking for autographs and pictures and, can you do this? Are you a real one? That's always a good one.
Yeah, well, it's my lucky day.
Yeah, you're lucky.
We take the authenticity of what we do very seriously. It means a lot to us because we work very hard to make sure that this show is as close to what it is like being a Met police officer as it is possible to be. And I think it's always humanised the police service. Not all of our police officers have been heroic, but they have all been human.
Baby, it's Sun Hill. It's brilliant.
Let's go! You're a good man.
It's my job, isn't it?
But how do you say goodbye to something after a quarter of a century? For the show's producers, how to sign off the series was a very tough decision. So what do you do? An explosion? The Bill's already seen its fair share of those. But the producers felt that razing Sun Hill to the ground wasn't really a fitting end for Britain's favourite cop shop.
We thought the options were that we could blow everything up and do something big and mad and sensational. But we ruled that out because we wanted to do something that celebrated what the Bill has always been about, which is ordinary people wearing a uniform and taking responsibility for society. We wanted to send out a message of this is what the Bill has always done, life goes on, and we wanted to finish with our heads held high.
So no explosive finale. Instead, something far cleverer. The last episode starts with a crime that's become all too common, the fatal stabbing of a teenage boy. In this scene, Smithy and partner Callum Stone are after one of the murder suspects, and this will be the last chase for this much-loved crime-fighting duo. Chase sequences have always been a hallmark of the Bill, and in this final one, Stone's pursuing at high speed by car with just a little help from Andy the stuntman.
All the stuff that is essentially dangerous, then your man who does it.
Yeah,
He just looks a lot better when he does it.
Don't like speed, don't like. He used to drive Miss Daisy. So.
I did actually, yeah.
But it's Smithy who's doing all the hard work in this scene, as he's chasing on foot. I hope he's getting paid extra.
Run around that way. This camera's following you. Oh, yeah? Take a right as soon as you can. Keep going. Lovely. 3, 2, 1, action! That was great, Sam. Well done.
Thanks, man.
Yeah,
Small car mounted cameras then film Sam Callis driving, or as some call it, taking the credit.
You're good. Stand by, please.
And these shots are then cut together with the stunt drivers.
We work very hard with these final episodes to make sure that all the trademarks of the Bill are in there. And the Bill is a show where we get out on the streets of London and we film some big action numbers. I think we're skidding a car right now. It's the sound of the Bill. I love it. But I was driving here and just, there they go again. That's quite a big skid.
They can't resist the big skid on the Bill, and they've filmed over 400 chases since it began. Surprisingly, very few of these cars ever get written off, thanks to the skills of the stunt and special effects departments. These eye-popping feats are the handiwork of precision drivers, but visual trickery deceives us into believing it's the characters who are behind the wheel. This is Sam and Alex's last ever chase together, and they're about to film the final sequence.
Same way. Lewis,
you can give it a dusting, right?
Just a little bit, sweetie.
In this section, Alex is still doing all the running, but Sam does get to do his own driving.
I'm going to chase Lewis down here. He's going to come around, attempt to get over that wall. Doesn't quite make it. I come around in the car, skid into this position, at which point Alex turns up.
And I do a bit of this.
Do you need me to give you a minute? And then we get in the car.
And that's it, pretty much, really.
2, 1, action!
Stone pelts after the suspect in a car, leaving Smithy running to catch up. It's a serious business shooting the Bill.
Cut!
But there's always time to take the mick out of your mate's driving. But Smithy's not off duty yet, as the director wants another take.
So to show you where I was, so we can sort of like, you can do this with me, director. Come on, let's just...
Alex Walkinshaw has been running in every scene during this 10-hour shooting day. Who said acting was easy? Chases are a signature of the Bill, and over the course of the series, Sun Hill's officers and villains have treated us to some spectacular athleticism. But doing take after take for the cameras means you have to be in good shape for this show. After all that charging around, Smith is taking a break. By the way, that's one of the real Bill he's talking to, not an extra. Whenever the Bill's out filming on the streets, Metropolitan Police officers are on hand to reassure the public that it's a film shoot and not the real thing.
An actor prepares. I'm getting some notes off the real ones. Staying relaxed, eating my ice cream. Ready to go and solve some crime.
Action!
racing around's paid off. The director's got his shots and Smithy and Stone finally get their man. But what's a good cop without a good villain? And over the years, the Bill's bad guys have been very good indeed. And the sterling police work of Sun Hill's finest has collared an estimated 2,500 of them. It's a wrap for Smithy and Stone's last ever chase scene together. And before the sun finally sets on Sun Hill, two of the Bill's best-loved coppers return to their old patch for one last visit.
How about those cast and crew photographs I used to take, eh?
All out the front here, and I always remember Mark Wingett used to get up on top of there, didn't he?
Trudy Goodwin and Graham Cole played two of the Bill's most memorable characters. As Sergeant June Ackland and PC Tony Stamp, they each kept law and order in Sun Hill for nearly 25 years and have come back to say a final farewell.
Oh, look at you, look.
I had black hair.
You had hair. No, you still have got hair, actually.
Amazing.
Oh.
The girls.
Yeah.
These girls.
Made to wear that skirt. I can remember always making sure you had your hat with you
And your
a
bag.
handbag. As you were
Well,
chasing these villains
as
and
you
leaping
would.
over fences.
I don't remember Tony Stamp having a handbag.
Ah! You're not going anywhere. You put it in the crime book. I'll tell Roach. Mark Wingett.
My hero.
The lovely Mark. Now, this is why we were having our affair, I think.
I became part of that love triangle.
That love triangle.
When the Bill first started, it rarely delved into the private lives of its officers, and Straight-Laced June was a bit of a goody two-shoes.
I'm sorry, Bob, it's a matter of principle. It's something you once used to care about.
St. June.
June, you are a paragon of modern-day policing. Every day I thank my lucky stars that you're on my relief.
But all that changed when suddenly the saint-like Sergeant Ackland found she couldn't resist a man in uniform and became something of a police siren, having affairs with a string of lawmen, including Tony Stamp.
We only had one kiss, though, didn't we?
Intimate.
And against the side of a van, wasn't it? It was something
Near
really
the gents'
romantic.
toilets.
Like, yes, it was.
Classy.
Oh, dear. I could have done without kissing scenes, to be honest. They suddenly made me kiss everybody.
Nice work if you can get it. When she wasn't canoodling, June Ackland was busy doing what the Bill does best, chasing bad guys.
You try and cut them off at Raven Street. I'm still chasing them, Tone.
And following the revamp in 2002, June found herself catapulted into several sensational storylines.
You ran me over,
I did,
didn't
Well,
you?
it was your fault. You ran in front of me, for goodness sake. What do you expect me to do?
I lost my spleen because of you.
Good cop, am I?
Not sure, I mean...
It looked like June would finally be lucky in love when none other than Jim Carver, the fresh-faced rookie she had taken under her wing 21 years earlier, popped the question.
Will you marry me?
Go on, kiss the bride.
But June's dreams of wedded bliss turned sour when Carver gambled away her life savings, leaving her penniless.
Yeah.
Well, is it 5 or is it 10?
It's more like 20.
If that weren't bad enough, another former lover, PC Gabriel Kent, turned out to be the most corrupt and deranged officer ever to work at Sun Hill.
You're not taking me with you.
A serial-killing cop who ended it all in front of her, rather than face justice.
See what you've done to me.
Programme had to change because it wasn't actually doing very well. We were losing ratings a bit. But I don't know whether we maybe went a little a bridge too far. But on the other hand, the ratings then shot up for quite a long time, so it worked. And so it did need... It needed something.
The Bill's knack of reinventing itself is partly why it's been around for so long. It's always been a magnet for talent, so much so that an appearance on The Bill has become a rite of passage in British acting.
Roger Daltrey from The Who. I remember doing a scene with him and just having to stop My Generation going round and round and round in my head. I thought, if I hum that, that is going to be so embarrassing.
When she came in here, she was with me. My responsibility. How could you do that?
I'm sure she's at home.
She should be going home with me. Stop staying on the...
Your wife came in to pick her up.
What are you doing?
The Bills offered some great parts for guest artists. Do you remember these famous faces? Tough guy Ray Winston, comic genius turned medical genius Hugh Laurie,
Do you base all your police work on how someone looks when you arrest them?
Comfortable.
ER's Alex Kingston, Little Britain's David Walliams,
You must be really proud of yourself.
I'm just doing my job.
actor turned director Kathy Burke, Four Weddings John Hannah, and Lord of the Rings Sean Bean. Over 27 years, a whopping 19,000 actors have done a stint on the show, and many novices cut their teeth here. A young Michelle Collins,
I've never been in trouble before, now everyone's talking about what's happened.
a teenage James McAvoy,
Look, I don't want to get involved, OK? Involved in what? With the police.
and a 10-year-old Keira Knightley.
It wasn't me. I didn't do nothing to him.
It's all right, we're not blaming you, Shane.
I didn't touch him.
OK, running lines.
True to form, The Bill has a newcomer at the heart of its final episode, which looks at girls as the hidden victims of gang
You
culture.
know this bit here?
It's a huge role for 17-year-old actress Faye Daveney. She plays Jasmine Harris, who is gang raped by her own boyfriend and his crew for talking to the police about the fatal stabbing of Liam Martin.
Good. So if you're in this position here...
We've taken a real pride in keeping in touch with the talent that's coming through. The guest stories are often really high-stakes, emotional stories, which are really testing for young actors. We really give people something to get their teeth into, and people really deliver. They rise to the challenge.
Thank you.
And action.
That's all I need. Visit from the filth.
A boy called Liam Martin died this morning.
Yeah, I heard.
What happened?
He got shanked.
Faye wasn't even born when the series started. So what's it like to join the cast of The Bill for its final episode?
I can't be seen talking to you. I come into it as an amateur and literally had no background of anything. Like, I didn't go to drama school, I didn't go nothing like that. And to do this, I feel like it's such a good opportunity. I can honestly say it's like the best thing I've done.
And action.
For Faye, this is it. Her last scene on The Bill.
They laughed when they done it. And they punched me. They just laughed. I want to make a statement.
Cut good. It's well done.
Well done. Yeah, get it, John. OK, guys, that was end of the scene. Also, a series wrap on Faye, everybody. That was a series wrap on Faye.
She's fantastic. And that's one of the real shames when The Bill ends. It's like an actor's training ground almost closing down. You know, you embrace change and everything else and go forward, but it is a sad time, you know.
The harrowing and hard-hitting story that producers chose to end the series with came from research which showed how rape is used to punish girl gang members.
That is what The Bill has always done. It held a mirror up to modern society, and we wanted it to be like that right up until the final shot.
During more than a quarter of a century on air, the show's been a bellwether for the changing face of crime. We've seen it all on The Bill. Armed robbery, joyriding, football hooliganism, a rise in attacks on the police, people smuggling, race rioting, and even chemical and biological warfare.
Oh, my goodness.
Back at the studios, Trudy and Graham can't resist one last peek at Sun Hill's sets. I hope they got a warrant.
How long did I spend behind here?
Go on, Sanch.
Yeah.
Give us a day off.
Empty your pockets.
The sets are so lifelike, the real police have used them to train young cadets.
These were all full of real... Yeah, there you go. See, all full of real forms.
Yeah.
The real thing. The number of scenes we've done across here. OK, can you turn your pockets out, please?
You have to admire the simplicity of a violent act.
What are you talking about?
Let's just get this over with, shall we?
Had to be correct.
Yes,
I mean, procedurally, it had to be.
So you didn't usually have much to say. You would be saying things like, right, what's your name, address, empty your pockets.
She's sick. She's the one who's sick.
Right, because if you are,
And they can wait until they get to the cells.
Don't worry, you'll make it. Tony,
A lot of fun. I mean, so much fun. This isn't that much different, I don't think, but this...
With the cast and crew shooting their final scenes out on location, the studio feels like a ghost town. But on their walk down memory lane, Trudy and Graham bump into old friend and series producer Tim Key.
Lovely to see you.
Good to see you, Annie.
It's very strange being back here. It's quite emotional, actually, being back in here, especially going around those sets. I mean, going...
How did you... When you heard it had gone, what did you think? How did you feel?
I was really upset, actually. I was really quite... I was in the middle of rehearsals for something, and actually the director came up to me and said, "Look, I just want to tell you before, you know, anybody else does, or before you switch your phone back on, that the news has just come through that the bill's going." I said, "I thought I'd give you 5 minutes on your own," and I really needed that 5 minutes, because it was... I mean, I left, but it's still such a big part of your...
It's in your core, isn't it? It's part of a big part of our lives, long time.
And action.
From one deserted set to another, this derelict estate in the heart of London is due for demolition, making it the perfect place to film this, the Bill's final location scene. To keep the show authentic, the Bill prides itself on shooting on location in London whenever possible.
We feel that London is part of the show. It's a character within the show, and we've really encouraged directors to look for graphic locations that give you a real sense of being part of a big metropolis.
Oscar 595, the girl has jumped from the breach.
Helicopter is en route. And action.
Since the Bill began, police in London's streets has become more dangerous. And in this scene, Sergeant Stone comes face to face with the armed teenager responsible for Jasmine's rape and Liam Martin's murder. Rather than use extras for any scene involving armed police, the Bill uses men who have been trained in the use of firearms and know what they're doing with a gun.
They move in a particular way, they even have their guns in a particular way. Even when everything's going on around here, you can hear all people talking. They always remain focused.
The show has a stock of 30 replica weapons, both those used by the police and those used by the villains. Although incapable of firing, these guns are identical to those used by the Met's armed response units.
Okay, rehearsal.
I kind of hurt my legs at the gym and I can barely walk, so I'm getting work as a flamingo afterwards.
A pink flamingo?
Yeah, absolutely.
And action.
Filming out and about might be fun, but there are some aspects of location filming they definitely won't miss.
Well, usually we're miles away from the toilet, and you call it a 10-1. So you say, I'm going 10-1, so everybody knows you're going. And then somebody comes with you, and then they know how long you've been, and everyone's set waiting for you. It's always really awkward. So if you excuse me, I'm going 10-1.
Or is
I
it
have to try and
10-2?
find it. Oh,
You know what I mean?
I have to try and find it, so...
While PC Ryder pops to the Portaloo, Sergeant Stone tracks down gang member Derek Bailey, who's in trouble with the crew for attempting to stop Jasmine's rape.
That's great.
Yeah?
I just wonder whether there's sort of like, if he's put his hand and it's like,
Yeah,
the rest of his
smudged it.
T-shirt, in any case,
Absolutely.
looks really clean. A little bit smudged by other stuff as well, so it's quite crisp.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a bit like that.
And action.
Derek Bailey.
Look at me. You're going to be fine, all right? You're going to be...
Unexpectedly, Stone runs into Gary Wilson, the gang leader who murdered Liam Martin and sanctioned the rape of his own girlfriend.
You've obviously got the dramatic licence of a scene like that, but the reality of it is it's absolutely terrifying, you know, somebody points a gun in your face.
Where can you go, blood? Stay there!
In this scene, what we do want to show is a cop being prepared to put their life on the line. You're talking about ordinary people going into frontline jobs, and when you work with the cops, you realise that they are taking on an enormous responsibility and they are heroic.
Shoot them in the back of the neck and fall out of frame.
As the team gets nearer to finishing this last location shoot, thoughts inevitably turn to the end of the show.
Okay, folks, Milbrack.
It's a sad day for Ed Bonetto, the director's right-hand man, who's worked on the bill for 7 years.
There's a lot going on in this space. There's a lot of, big friendships have been made, and hence marriages as well. So it's going to be quite sad because it is the end of something that's been so great.
Does the other window have to be done right at the end? No.
As it's his last day on location, the director's wife and 2 young sons drop in to say hi.
Very family-friendly set. This is my boys.
It's more than just a place of work. You spend more time in a place like this than you do with your family. So it becomes your family for most people.
In the next shot, Derek takes a turn for the worse. This bag of fake blood will be punctured just before filming, so that blood will ooze out as the actor clutches his stomach in pain.
Okay, we've got speed. Ash.
Don't touch him. Okay. Be cool. Okay. Just put the gun down, Gary, yeah?
Throughout its time on air, the bill has tried to highlight the risks faced by ordinary police officers.
You put that gun down.
In this scene, Stone is trying to persuade the gang leader to put his gun down, so the teenager's not in danger of being shot by the armed response team.
Stop. Yeah. And think about what you're doing. As he dies.
Don't move! Sarah, that's 7th floor, Claymore House.
You all right?
All right.
Very good.
And so ends 27 years of filming around London, as the last ever location shoot on the bill comes to a close.
Last time in the stab vest and the hat.
They've been trying to knock this estate down for however long, right? In the end, it stayed up longer than we did.
I'm not going to miss it. It squashes my teeth.
I haven't got a drum roll, but I do have this.
Okay, thank you very much. That is a wrap.
But it's not over yet. As the team heads for Sun Hill, back at the station there's still a very ambitious shot to pull off. At the Bill Studios in South London, as many as 200 people work behind the scenes to get the show on air. Costumes are the job of the wardrobe department, and for this final episode, they've got more than 70 actors and extras to dress, as well as the 17 regular cast members.
This is the police stockroom, and everything's securely locked away because obviously it has to be because of the value of the stock and the fact it's police uniforms. All authentic Met Police stuff that we bought from them. As it comes up to nearer the time that we're finishing, we all feel pretty devastated. It's all hitting home. When we finished, the Metropolitan Police have said that they will buy it back from us because they're so concerned that it might end up in the wrong hands.
I'm going to try and gym it today.
Come on in. In makeup, the team are getting the cast ready to film the closing scene of the series. As a final farewell to Sun Hill, it's been specially written so that every single cast member is in it. Andrew Lynsell has played D.I. Neil Manson for 7 years.
We've always looked forward, whether it's the episode or the next script or the new actor, but now we know that there's not going to be anybody else new. It's been quite a nice time to look back and go, didn't we do well?
I think if someone can go down there, that'd be great if you would. Over this side, here to this side.
Before they shoot the final scene, they're having their very own police ID parade. One last picture of all 17 cast members together.
OK, guys. That's great. Brilliant.
I think it'll be very strange, not having this continual, that social thing going on, and all this life that's gone on in here, and it's just going to go gone, But it would mean dropping a rape case, and closing the book.
Simon Rouse has played Jack Meadows for 21 of the 27 years that the Bill's been on air. He's the longest-serving current cast member and has clocked up almost 900 episodes.
Wait for it. Clear, all units go.
Simon first appeared in The Bill in 1989 as straight-talking, old-school detective Jack Meadows.
Who's in charge? Get out of my way.
He's weathered Sun Hill's many storms and has risen through the ranks to become station governor.
Find out what's happened. Make sure this footage doesn't go out again. Keep it away from the press. Yes, sir.
It's a very odd thing to do, to play a character 20 years. The danger is you lose objectivity after a while. You've got to be able to laugh, you know, because you've got to be able to laugh at how seriously you can take it.
Come into this position here, where you...
Simon's got a rehearsal with some of the main actors in the final scene. Amita Deary has worked with him for the last 3 years.
I don't think I've ever felt as secure and comfortable as an actor doing my job. You know, people take the mickey out of you, but you feel okay about it. There'll be arguments, but you still feel okay about it.
And action.
The scene is a press conference called by Jack Meadows to announce that those responsible for the rape and murder have been caught, and includes a passionate speech about his team.
Today, one of my officers had a gun held against his head. But tomorrow morning, 7 a.m, that officer will be here at work sharp. That's respect. Liam Martin died in the arms of one of my officers. And today he came into work and dedicated himself to getting this result. That's respect.
It's a tough scene for Simon, and as fiction mirrors real life, it all becomes too much.
I've been in this job for 35 years, 18 of them in this nick. You know, and I love this job as much as I did when I first walked in. And I'm proud. I'm proud of my team and what they do. For some reason, it's cutting me up this. I don't know why.
Go on, son. You got some? Go on, sunshine. Honestly, the dialogue's not that bad.
Sorry, guys.
Today was one of the good days.
Yeah. Today was one of the good days.
It felt like I was talking about this team, because I have a tremendous respect for everybody who's been in the show and all the actors who've come into this show over the years and given absolutely brilliant performances. And also there's a bit of me that thinks it is my team, you know, after 20 years, you know what I mean? Yeah, it's quite moving. I think it's been a very important thing to have done, really, you know. And I am proud of it, you know.
I think all of this is fine. It's the
Simon's tear-jerking speech leads to the final shot of the entire series, which is highly ambitious. It's been cleverly written and choreographed to feature every single cast member, plus more than 50 extras. To work, they'll all have to move right on cue.
When we get round that corner. The hope is that people will say their lines and get to the right point at the right time in order for the next piece of action to happen. We shall see.
It's a handheld walking and talking shot, which has been one of the Bill's fingerprints since day one. But they've never tried to pull it off with 70 people in it before. Camera operator Andrew Stokes has been shooting the Bill for the last 15 years, and it falls to him to get it right.
This is for all the camera operators who've done the Bill for the last 27 years. It's always been on the shoulder, handheld, and I think that's probably the main reason. Because it's my personal pride as well for myself, but a lot to do with that.
When we were talking about the final episode, we knew that we needed to do something special at the end. We wanted it to be life goes on and that Sun Hill remains open, but also celebrates what the Bill has always been known for, which is the life of a police station.
Can we just do a little walk back this way?
For the shot to work, Andrew's got his work cut out. He has to keep the camera steady while following the characters through the police station and out into the rear yard before stepping backwards onto a crane, which lifts to reveal the front of Sun Hill.
I was always very confident that Andrew could do it as a handheld shot. We've just done a practice run of it, so we'll be able to see if it's good or if it's rubbish, or we need to make a quick call to a Steadicam operator.
Everyone's excited. Even the show's producers can't resist getting in on the action. and are playing journalists at the press conference.
I'm delighted to be in the final scene of the bill. It's a real honour. But it's quite eerie because you're sat there on the front row listening to Simon making a very moving speech that sums up the show and his time in it.
And action.
I'm proud of my team and the job they do every single day, and the community they serve.
The shot's like an intricate dance.
Today was one of the good days.
If even one actor puts a foot wrong, they have to start the entire shot all over again.
Witness statements you wanted, Sarge?
Nice one. Yeah. Never touch my crisps.
You all right, Mickey?
Yeah,
Gonna come down the pub?
I'll catch you up.
All right, mate. Callum, what about you? Fancy a pint?
Yeah. Whiskey chaser?
Yeah, done.
Oi. No peeking.
WPCs, they always think the worst.
Well, usually they've good reason to. Pub?
Nah.
I'm doing that.
Yeah, not tonight.
It's all kicked off on the Stamford Parade.
Oh, yeah, Elka Arms.
Yeah.
Be careful.
It says Super Cup.
See, that's respect.
No, that's brown nosing.
All right, let's get these stags inside right now.
Joe, do you need a hand?
When it's all the whiskey you're going to buy me?
Single malt.
Irish.
See, there you go. She's all class.
Oi, you do that again, you spend your wedding day in the cell. I guarantee it.
Do you ever get up to stuff like this for the stag do, Sarge?
Can't recall.
He said to a judge.
Quite a day, though, eh?
Yeah. Got through it. I'll ask for more than that.
Guess not. So why do we do it, eh?
Perks in the pay, innit? No. The people.
Yeah.
I need that drink.
Yeah, come on, let's do it.
It's really moving, actually. Today's quite an emotional day, but everybody's in great spirits.
OK, thank you, Steve.
The team needs to check if every part of the shot has worked, or whether they need to do another take.
This is good. Great look there from Simon. Chris, great. Walked in there. Perfect.
You all right, Mickey? Yeah, come down the pub? I'll catch you up. Sorry, mate.
That's quality. I've not seen that before. Great, man. It's wicked.
It's going to be fantastic, yeah.
Andrew, that was really good.
Yeah.
I can't see the fault in that.
Amazingly, camera operator Andrew has pulled it off.
Andrew, well done.
Thank you. Cheers, thank you, Amita.
Really
Thank
nice.
you for your
Okay, guys, very, very well done. We have got that one shot, guys. We've got it. Thank you very much. It was a great evening. That is a wrap. Thank you very much, folks.
But it's not over yet. Coming up, the team bid an emotional farewell to the bill after 27 years on the straight and narrow. After more than a quarter of a century, it's the final day of filming on the bill.
Morning, Josh. How are you? I'm all right. How are you?
good, thanks.
It's the very last time this makeup room will be buzzing with the sound of the cast getting ready.
A bit perky, Alan?
Well, I started drinking very early. I thought it's best.
It hasn't hit yet, do you know what I mean? It won't. It'll be about a week and a half, you'll be sat at home and you'll be like, do I have to be anywhere? And you'll be like, oh no, I don't have to be anywhere.
The cast here work together up to 6 days a week, and the end of the show means this tight-knit gang will be broken up forever.
I've really, really enjoyed the camaraderie. It's almost like working in a theatre company.
Yeah.
And I'm really going to miss that.
In the bill, Sally and Amita play professional colleagues, while offset, they're good mates.
Me and Sally actually need very, very little doing in the morning. Because I'm in, aren't I, Nick? You put your fingers through my hair and I'm out.
Whereas in truth, you've been here since last Tuesday. I do love the makeup room, do you? The morning process.
Yeah, it's
I find it relaxing.
Transformation.
What's that?
I'll say the best of luck.
There's a carnival atmosphere in the air at Sun Hill today, but there's still work to be done.
Kiss my ass, we'll be there when we're ready.
Start the gun and stop the rain.
In this position here.
Scenes on the show are shot out of order, and there are now only 2 short ones left to film.
Welcome to the last day, everyone. Welcome to the last day.
For the cast, it's the final curtain call, and all the usual final day rituals apply.
Well, it's the end of term, isn't it? Last day of school, I'm getting my shirt signed.
For the actors, the end of the show will mean looking for roles elsewhere, either on television or in the theatre.
And this is just kind of crazy doing one job for so long, and it's so not like being an actor.
Simon's got a part in a West End play, a world away from playing tough-talking Jack Meadows on the bill.
This is my entrance into a crowd scene, right? Stage, market scene, wings, right in the wings, hustle bustle, lots of bustle, okay, we all? Right, okay.
That's exactly what they do. That's what everybody does.
Okay, guys, thank you very much.
Time to stop messing around. There's a scene to shoot.
Scene 38. Scene 38. And it goes something like this. And action.
Derek Bailey's gone off radar.
He could be our only witness. We need to find him.
The team has worked together on hundreds of scenes here in the police incident room, so it's fitting that the show will end here. Unsurprisingly, people are getting sentimental.
You can't quite accept the fact that we won't be back in this room doing another scene at some time in the future. You know what I mean? It still doesn't seem that real. And even when they say wrap today, I still don't think it's gonna... That's really sad, though.
One of Andrew's fellow crew members can't resist a last-minute prank.
Yeah, that's it, that's perfect. We've been trying to... Oh my God, I feel really sad now. That's perfect, that so sums it all up. I'm gonna have to go now, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
With only one more scene to shoot, the actor's concentration is starting to wane.
Okay, stand by. And action.
Listen, if I speak to that girl... You've been having a go at everyone about giving up, right?
And you're going to be the first one to...
That's cut there.
Just need to see Chris first.
And action.
Got any luck?
Oh, yeah.
Hey, is there a Clayton at my house?
Cut that.
Ah, come on.
Cut.
Off with his hat.
It's the last shot of the show.
Yeah, so we need to do that from...
That's it.
Chris Simmons, please.
Forever, that's it.
So we'll go from...
Forever.
Al, your line. Pissing in the wind.
Pissing in the wind.
Okay, pissing in the wind.
Oh, I feel like Elton John.
Even though there are only 5 actors in the scene, the full cast and crew have turned up to witness the moment the bill finally comes to an end.
Don't break it up.
Reset.
Keep it quiet.
Okay, guys, just settle in, please. Settle in. And action.
Even if we find him and even if we get him to give evidence, it's pissing the wind without Jasmine. If she doesn't testify, then it's Bailey's word against the rest of them.
We only need one of them to fold.
Look, if this is our last push, then I think we need another crack at Jasmine.
Good luck.
Look, I've had a go, Grace has had a go.
No. As far as she's concerned, I've sold her down the river.
Well, then you convince her that that's not the case.
If I go and speak to that girl...
You know what, hang on a minute, mate. You've been having a go at everyone about giving up. And you're going to be the first one to throw in a towel, are you?
Cut good?
Cut. Heavy Reza?
Yeah. Last ever cut good on the bill.
After 2,400 episodes, all that remains is to check the shot, to make sure they don't need a retake.
Fuck it, I'd like one more.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, that is 26 years of making the bill. That is a wrap.
So that's it. So long, Sun Hill.